Hello everyone and welcome to the webinar. I'm Henry, part of the sales team here at Domin. We're going to launch the S12 Pro and P12 Pro today. It's been a little while since our last webinar, so firstly, a big thank you to all of you for being here. Over the next 25 minutes or so, I will do an overview of our current product range that is already in systems across industries globally, helping our customers achieve more with less. Then I'll go into a little more detail while presenting our two new products. At the end, I'll hand over to my colleagues where we will have a Q&A. So please, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and we will get to them at the end. This is a really exciting moment for us as we launch our first two-stage valve. This is another big step on our mission to transform motion control, creating systems that last longer, achieve more, and use less for people everywhere. Here you can see the whole Domin valves product range, made up of our initial core range of the S series, high-performance servo valves, including the S4 Pro, the S6 Pro, and the S10 Pro, all proven in industries like testing, marine, motorsport, industrial automation, and aerospace. Some recent additions you'll see here are the P series, our new range built to provide dependable servo proportional control for industrial systems. This series is made up of the P6 Pro and the P10 Pro, both of which are designed for consistent operation, long service life, and low total cost of ownership. All of these valves are part of our Lead Time Zero initiative, where we are helping our customers do more with less waiting. And today we're excited to finally be able to share with you our first two-stage valves, addressing the NG16 market, the S12 Pro and the P12 Pro. The CTOP 7 NG16 market serves high-power hydraulic systems, where control quality, reliability, and machine uptime have a direct impact on productivity and operating cost. With the release of these new products, Domin is serving two markets with a world-class solution. The S12 Pro meets the needs for maximum dynamic performance and precision for critical applications such as test and simulation, turbines, and large presses. The P12 Pro caters to those that require fast, stable, and repeatable servo proportional control for industrial production systems, where robustness and ease of integration are more important than extreme bandwidth. The S12 Pro uses a two-stage architecture with Domin's proven S6 Pro valve as its pilot stage. Engineered to maintain stable and predictable behavior even under high pressures and flow, the S12 Pro ensures consistent performance in demanding applications such as large presses, turbines, and simulation systems. The S12 Pro competes directly with established NG16 servo valves, including the Moog D662, the Bosch Rexroth 4WSE3E, and the Parker D41FP, while offering improved efficiency, reduced size and weight, and lower lifecycle cost. The S12 Pro delivers stable, responsive behavior across the operating range, maintaining control integrity even under the most demanding conditions. It is designed for systems where instability or any inconsistent behavior cannot be tolerated. It has a world-class step response, super low leakage, and a great hysteresis. Long service life is central to the design of the S12 Pro. In critical environments where maintenance-driven downtime is costly, the S12 Pro is engineered to extend replacement intervals and reduce unplanned intervention. The result is greater operational continuity and lower total cost of ownership. The P12 Pro is a two-stage servo-proportional valve using the P6 Pro as its pilot stage. It is Domin's industrial performance valve for NG16 systems where stable, repeatable control and predictable lifecycle costs are the priority. It's designed for straightforward installation on standard NG16 interfaces, Its design supports easier commissioning, stable long-term behaviour and reduced maintenance intervention in production systems. The P12 Pro is designed to meet industrial performance requirements without the complexity associated with high-performance servo valves. Again, the P12 Pro has very low leakage, very low hysteresis, and a fast step response time. Highly competitive pricing supports volume deployment across industrial machinery. Typical applications include industrial presses, production and processing equipment, energy and process systems, and large-scale industrial automation. With the introduction of the S12 Pro and the P12 Pro, we are now providing a complete NG16 solution. While they are both designed for different operational priorities, they both deliver clear and tangible outcomes for our customers in industrial environments with no compromise. With this launch, we are placing ourselves as a clear and credible option across the majority of industry flow requirements. We're moving closer to customers being able to spec their entire operation with Domin valves that enable them to do more with less. So that gives you an overview of our two new products and some of their benefits. I'm sure you have some questions, so I will now pass over to my colleagues for a Q&A. If you have any questions about other things mentioned today, like lead time zero, or want to book a meeting, then you can scan the QR code on the screen. Thank you.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining, and it is great to see so many people attending today's webinar. I'm Alessandro, Sales Director at Domin. With me is Jerome Carson, our valve product owner. We will move now into the Q&A session, and we do our best to answer all your questions about the S12 Pro and the P12 Pro valve introduction. If you would like to speak with us after the webinar, please scan the QR code on the screen and we will be happy to arrange a chat. So let's move with the question. Okay, there are already some questions. The first question is, how are the S12 Pro and the P12 Pro different? I think that Jerome, you can answer this one.
Yes, thank you, Alessandro. And just a quick reminder, there's a Q&A button at the top of the screen, so keep those questions coming in. So fundamentally, the P12 Pro and S12 Pro are designed for different markets. And as you can see from Henry's presentation, the main differences are the pilot stage valves. So the S12 Pro with the P12, the S12 Pro with the S6 Pro on top is designed for the highest demand, highest performance situations. And then the P12 Pro with the P6 Pro on top is designed for that reliable industrial usage. And always recommend, if you have any other further questions about how it's best suited for your system, please reach out to sales and we can support those technical questions.
Okay. Another question is about lead time. What is lead time? The current lead time is between 12 and 16 weeks. Obviously, it depends on the configuration and option that we are going to require. And yes, please contact us if you want an exact, precise time. So if you order, let's say today, in 12 weeks, between 12 weeks and 16 weeks, we will deliver the valves. So another question. Yes, please, if you can describe the lap condition of this valve. I think, Jerome, yeah.
Yeah. It's a great question. Great question. And hopefully all the details are described also on our data sheet. But I'll quickly run through the different lap conditions that we offer. So we offer axis, blocked, and float. And so the axis cut will be with minimal mechanical overlap, really designed around that high performance around center. We then have blocked, so with some mechanical overlap across the lands. That is more designed for that lower leakage application. And then we have float. So float is where the A and B galleries are connected to tank, so the spool is effectively unloaded on center. Each of these lap conditions will have a default flow characteristics. Again, those are detailed on the datasheet. And then finally, we have some power off position offerings. So depending on what lap condition is selected, we can offer a range of power off positions.
Okay, thank you, Jerome. Next question is, are the two valves available with customization? Yes, for sure. Please contact again sales. And yeah, we obviously, we want to understand better the application, what are the, yes, the requirements. And yes, for sure, we can change something on our valve. This is one of our strengths. We can customize if there is also obviously a business case behind. Okay, any warranty? Another question is about the warranty, included the P12 Pro. See, the warranty is like all our valves, that is 2 years warranty. Yes, we can move now to another question. Is the response time referring to average or main stage? I think Jerome is for you. There is also a similar question after that, but you can start to answer this.
Yeah, thank you. So the step response time we're referring to is for a 100% stroke on the main stage, and that's 6.5 milliseconds for the S12 Pro is at 210 bar. The step response will vary with pressure. These details are highlighted on our latest datasheet. So if you need a copy of that datasheet, please visit the website or contact sales and we can forward it on to you. And we had a very similar question, which is the step response at 6.5 milliseconds. What stroke is it? That is the biggest stroke. The step response actually comes down a little bit as the stroke is a bit smaller.
Okay. Thank you, Jerome. Next question is, what is the mass of the S12 Pro? Jerome?
Great, and this is actually one of my favorite ones. The mass or the weight of the S12 Pro and the P12 Pro is just under 7 kilograms, so about 6.8-ish. And I believe this is significantly lower than any of the competitors, which could start to break the barrier of kind of one-man installation or one-person installation. So yeah, quite exciting.
Thank you. The next one is, how resistant to contamination are they and what are their service lives? Sorry, Jerome, but it's also for you, this question.
That's quite all right. So yes, we offer really good resistance to contamination, opposed to lots of other servo valves on the market and other valves. But then the really key element of that is, one, it's based on our proven S6 Pro or P6 Pro technology. We know from user stories that they outlast all their predecessors. So we've had an example with a customer where that valve has gone from being replaced every 6 months to almost 6 years. And the P12 Pro and the S12 Pro follow suit. So we use the same logic, the same design rules to be resistant against contamination. The details of what it can withstand is again on the datasheet, and we can recommend, say, filter sizes. And then another element of that is there are fewer parts in our products compared to most of our competitors. So the fewer parts you have, the less chances it's going to get contaminated, but also needs replacement. One of those fewer parts is fewer high pressure seals. Again, quite a common failure in some valves historically. If we have fewer high pressure seals, they fail less.
Okay. Thanks, Jerome. Next question. How do I know whether I need the P12 Pro or S12 Pro? I can address this question. Yes, the S12 Pro is an high performance servo valve, so you should use the S12 Pro when you have an high performance application, high frequency, for example, on the cylinder. And yes, the P12 Pro is more designed for general industrial automation application. Yes. Next question is, what is the benefits of the valve having a two-stage architecture, and how does the architecture potentially differ from other valve design in the market? Sure.
Great. Yes, and there's lots of different architectures out there. Quite commonly for valves on the NG16 platform, we see three-stage valves and sometimes some two-stage valves. All have their pros and cons. However, we believe our two-stage architecture it simplifies the design, but also it's a reflection that our pilot stages, so the S6 Pro and P6 Pro, replace other common two-stage valves. We're able to offer higher flow rates with our S6 Pro and P12 Pro products, which allows us to have better control or faster control from our main stages. So there's some benefits from using our pilot valves, and it ultimately comes from the pilot stage.
Next question, what are your expectations for performance in extreme temperature ranges and swings?
Yeah, I'll take that one. This is a fantastic question, and again, I'll preempt this by saying the limits for our temperature on the data sheet, and that's from the ambient temperature from -20 to +60 degrees centigrade. Apologies, I don't quite know that in Fahrenheit. And it's the same performance we'd expect from our pilot valves. So we're using very similar electronics and control architecture. We expect the main stage full to maintain position as well as our other products do.
Okay, thanks, Jerome. Great. Next question. How do these products reduce maintenance intervention as you claim? Maybe, yes.
Yeah, I think again, quite similar to earlier. And it all comes down to being built on our S6 Pro and P6 Pro architecture. So we know it has, we've got a better understanding of how much maintenance and interventions require from those products. But also the main one being fewer high pressure seals or fewer components. So those things combined, less parts to go wrong, fewer maintenance schedules.
Okay, so we are running out of time, so I think this will be the last question. Are these valves available with a regular servo valve porting?
Yes, so I'll take that. So we offer on the NG16 pattern. We have some adapt designs in-house, but we also have some great partners or companies we can recommend that also supply adapters. What I will say is, no matter what the query is, please do reach out. We can work with the inquiry on whether that's design a new one or recommend an adapter plate to buy. So please do reach out.
Okay, we are now at the end of our time. I want to say thank you to everyone for joining the webinar and for your question. It's been great to have such much interest in the S12 Pro and the P12 Pro valve introduction. If you have any further question or would like to speak with us after the webinar, please scan the QR code on the screen and we will be happy to continue the conversation. We look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.